Wade Heineman, it is October 15th, 2022. Twitter.com/iAuthenticWade, IAUTHENTICWADE. I am Wade Allen Heineman, born 11/4/71. Male, no changes, never has been, never will be. Male, heterosexual, anatomically correct. No sexual contact in 5+ years. Drove up to Mississippi River for the second time today. KGC 557, GSL 674, GWV 394, just for identity. My personalized my plates, they've never been personalized. I drove up the Mississippi River again by myself today. I did the same thing on the 12th. I'm going to kind of did a video with receipts on the other YouTube. So on this one, I'm just going to kind of go backwards. Got home just after dark. I had driven through, I stopped at Casey's in Fairbank when I did, Casey's gas station. And before that, I drove through Backbone State Park, which is by Strawberry Point. It's on the way back from the Mississippi River up in the northeast corner. They call it the Driftless area up in northeast Iowa. Is where I like to go, the Mississippi River. It's where I went when I was a kid, growing up with my grandparents' cabin up there. So on my way back, I went through Backbone State Park. This time I drove north to south, and there were three guys wearing camo with rope, and they just looked criminal to me, or staging lies. So I'm just stating that in case they were staging some lies with rope. They knew I was driving back again. The frauds do. They know everything I'm doing, so they knew I was getting back to that area. And if they were staging lies with rope or whatever, only thing I use rope for recently is to tie these doors shut in here. I was using wire. I don't know if you can see that, but they were breaking the wire. The frauds were getting into my vehicle. And while I'm thinking about it, I lost a filling in my right bottom tooth because it had been loose for a while, the filling. And it came out, and I put it up in this compartment here, and it's missing. So it's going to have my DNA on it. And like I've said for several years now, the frauds have access to everything that has my DNA on it. They know everything that I do. So if they got a hold of that filling and are staging a lie with it, again, they have access to all my DNA stuff. It could be in here, and I just pulled it out with the flashlight or whatever, because I put the flashlight up in there too. So if that happened, then fine. If they stole it and they're using it for DNA purposes, it just came out of my tooth. It's a filling, came out, and I put it up there, and I was going to get rid of it, but I didn't want the frauds to find it if I just threw it in the garbage or something. So I was going to throw it along the road or something as a filling. That's how paranoid I am that they're going to do something with my DNA. So, just going to show. So then tracing back, I went to Mississippi River, came back through Strawberry Point, and I was up the furthest point up. I was in Lansing today. So I drove up through Sumner, then north to Lawler, and there's receipts going to be shown on my other Twitter, the Wade Allen Heineman. So if you go to YouTube and search Wade Allen Heineman, Wade space Allen space Heineman, then you'll see the receipts from the 15th. Well, that's from me leaning on my elbow when I'm watching YouTube videos at night, and I'm laying in here. I didn't even notice it got really dirty like that, but that's the kind of stuff that happens when you're basically homeless. I don't have running water or water access on the acreage I live on. Anyway, it was quite beautiful up on the Mississippi today, so I spent some time just parked alongside the road looking at the views in the Mississippi. Coming back on the way through Hazleton, I should note, a trooper pulled me over from Buchanan County in Hazleton because my rear license license plate wasn't lit. So he pulled me over as one of the guys I've seen when I was in court for Buchanan County yelling at group stalkers. So I don't remember what his name is. Gudenkoff, maybe. I think that's his name. Gudenkoff is his last name. Possibly. I don't know exactly if that's his name. But, so I was, again, along the river road from Lansing down through Harper's Ferry. I stopped at Harper's Ferry as well. Lansing stopped. Harper's Ferry stopped. Marquette and McGregor stopped. And then drove home from there. So it was just the sun was out, and it was just a beautiful day in the river, and the leaves are starting to change up there. I'm not really a leafer, but it is beautiful. I mean, the trees at this time of year with the river views are beautiful. So that's why I went up there. The first time it was a bad experience on the 12th. It just was, I was hearing about stage lies all day, indications, and today was just a beautiful day, and I wasn't hearing about stage lies, despite they were probably happening anyway. So, otherwise, there was nothing to report. From 9 to 12 p.m., or 10 to 12 p.m., I was at the Reedland Library talking to the librarian, and she said she was a nurse for PTSD for soldiers at one point. She's not anymore. She's just a librarian. But I just want to know it. I was talking to her for 2 hours in there. I was going to apply for a job in Fairbank, but the person that said that it was posted, it's not posted. It was supposed to be posted until the 16th, and it's the 15th, and it wasn't posted. So that's where I was 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and then I just started driving on my way up to Mississippi River again because it was a nice day. I just wanted to get up there before it got turned really cold because, again, I haven't been able to have a vacation for 10 years, and my life is complete stress due to staged lies, people stalking me, targeted energy attacks. Still haven't recovered from the targeted energy attacks 30 out of 40 days. I mean, you can still see some glassiness in my eye from that. I'm starting to recover again, but if they hit me with targeted energy again, it sets my recovery process back, and it is torture. It is causing sleep deprivation. It's defined as torture throughout the world. That's why militaries define it as torture. I've never been in the military, and that's not why I have PTSD. I have PTSD from people breaking into my home, staging lies, groups stalking me, and being hit with targeted energy attacks so often because of staged lies. And people saying that I was trying to contact minors or that I'm gay or LGBTQII. Those are all traumatic to me, especially when it's been going on for this long. If it was only a few months or something, then it's not traumatic. But when it continues like this and it's taking away your life, years of your life, then it becomes PTSD. Only a small percentage of PTSD is shell shock PTSD like the military is. I've never been in the military. Again, my voice is affected by what's in the air, and there's a lot of dust in the air from what's settled on the corn and beans. So, signing off. I'm trying to get this posted.